What's up guys, it's Wesley. I'm here to give you guys a two-handed bowling lesson and explain my bowling technique. Today though, I have a special guest. He is my longtime coach forever. He's known my game forever and he's gonna help you guys understand my two-handed bowling game. It's Mark Baker.
Wesley, young man, how are we doing?
We're doing great today. Say hello to my YouTube family.
Hello YouTube world. Just proves that you can be 58 years old and not too old to join the YouTube world. Who knows where this is going?
Well,
I have no idea.
Actually, so Mark is about to start his own YouTube channel. He has one. Go follow him. It's markbakerbowling.com, or actually it's Mark Baker Bowling.
Mark Baker Bowling.
Mark Baker Bowling. The link is down below in the description, and we're gonna put some things at the end for him. So go check that out. He's gonna give you guys informative lessons. But for today, it's gonna be me, and we're gonna explain my bowling game. Let's get to it.
It's amazing as we try to do this video. The problem Wesley's had since he was a little guy and I started working with him, we couldn't figure out if you were 10 or 12, but he was about this tall and he weighed about 60 pounds, was he would always want to strike too much. So what happened was he would leave a lot of flat sevens with his T-zone and he would get very upset. So the temper he has now is not new. He had that when he was 10. So what would happen was he would start using his shoulder too much. And now when he gets in trouble, when he bowls with the, as a tour player and as a college player, when he wants it too much, the shoulder comes over the top. So guess what happened today? We show up to practice and there's absolutely no oil on the lanes. Does that happen to you at home? You get ready to practice, you got your time off, you're down there, you got your tape on your hand, the vice tape, you're ready to bowl, and you start throwing shots, there's no oil. What's the first thing you're gonna do? You're gonna try to throw it too hard with your shoulder. Well, today we're not gonna do that. Tries to throw it too hard. This motion happens, so his hand gets here, so the rotation of the ball is always going to want to go this way early. So when the lane's really, really hooked, he needs to stay a little taller for Wesley, but his swing needs to stay longer. If your swing stays longer, you're going to rotate your hand out in front of his toe. When he tries to throw it hard, once that shoulder socket sucks in here, your hand's here, the rotation of the ball in the core is going to get it this way too soon. So as his swing is longer, he's going to turn it out by his toe. The ball will actually feed longer and get left to the spot down lane. So the trickiest part of coaching, all I see is mechanics, all he has is feel. So we've always had a pretty good working relationship. I will see what the issue is, and I will say one or two things to him that'll give him feel as I see mechanics. I'm not the one throwing the ball, he is. This has to make more sense to him than it does to me. So I just try to get him to stay a little taller through the shot, a little longer with the swing, and as you can see, the ball went much longer, got closer to the spot, hit the pocket. Now you need to get Wesley's point of view on how we work.
So I threw the first couple of shots and I threw them like a donkey, and then literally he tells me the one thing and I make the move, I do the right thing with my body, my upper body of course, and I literally just went 10 back right away. It took 4 shots and he already saw it. So that was already impressive enough. And that's how our lessons always worked anyways, my foot speed. And that's a big thing that me and Mark have worked on, especially when I was a little tyke and I wanted to run to the lane. Mark was really good at helping me with that. So Mark is gonna give an explanation of what I used to do and what we can do now to help better your game.
If you notice Wesley, his foot speed is pretty rapid. And I've never stopped him from that for 2 reasons. First, being two-handed, you don't have a backswing. So your swing, I can't do it left-handed. I can barely do it right-handed. So the top of my, if I do it really well, that's as high as my swing can get. So my levers are long, so my real backswing would be here. So throwing the ball hard with long levers is very easy because I have a lot of body mass. You may notice there's a slight difference in weight between me and Wesley. My left leg weighs more than Wesley. So I can have slow feet and I can still throw the ball hard because of mass and length of my levers. When you go to two-handed, you're making your lever shorter. Wesley, this is probably the most he's ever weighed in his life. So when I first started working with him, he didn't weigh much. He had to have fast feet for momentum to have ball speed, because what do most two-handers have? They have a lot of rev rate and no ball speed. So the challenge for me as a coach was to make sure he always had balance. We work on the same thing today. Every now and then his feet get too quick too soon, then he falls off. When he starts smooth and he gets going, that's where he gets his power from, his foot speed. So I think two-handers should have fast speed, depending on how big you are. There's some guys over there bowling at the team trials over at the other bowling center today.
Gold Coast,
at the Gold Coast. They're bigger than, they're not heavier than me. They're taller than me. They're very, very young and strong. So their feet aren't as fast as Wesley, but they're much bigger. So even though it's still two-handed, their levers are higher, so they can throw it much faster, and obviously they have a great amount of leg strength. So your foot speed has a lot to do with the length of your levers and the size of your mass. If your levers are short and your mass is slight, you need to have fast feet. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because if I slow his feet down, he's pretty good at making the 10-pin.
So that was great right there. We worked on the feet and I was a little faster. To me, I didn't think I was throwing it that hard, but everyone else might think that I'm throwing it hard. But if it's still hooking and I hit the same target, I think I'm still fine.
Speed is relative. So if this place was full, had 100 bowlers in here, and everybody threw the ball, Wesley's ball might be the fastest shot thrown in the bowling center, but it's not fast for him. It only matters what matters to him, not to what anybody else thinks in the crowd. You know why? If people in the crowd aren't throwing it. Hear that all the time. So, but it's not relative to him because he's the one throwing it, and it has to make sense to the bowler. That time his foot speed, he had great balance, the ball picked up where it was supposed to, so his speed wasn't excessive, and he threw it without using his shoulder. As you can tell, working with Wesley's been a blast for the last 10 years. I'm sure we'll continue. My first time on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my two-handed bowling technique, and thank you, Mark Baker, for showing up and showing the people how it works. If you guys have any questions or comments, comment down below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like me, subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to Mark Baker's channel. The link to his website is down below. The link to his YouTube channel is down below, and his Facebook page is also there as well. You guys will be seeing some awesome content from Mark, and it'll be great and help every single one of you guys. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you another time.
He just says two things in a different way than I think.
That's exactly what I was about to say
Immediately
too.
my ball does something different. It always helps if you have a good student.